In the heart of Alberta, or known by city folk as Stettler, is a man with a dream that involves a lot of grit, long nights, and beaver felt, where the fur is soft, the steam is hot, and the hospitality is next to none, is where you can find the man named Jace, owner of JWT Hats.
JWT Hats is bringing back authentic Western hat making to its roots. With all of his years on the rodeo circuit and on the range, Jace is a steward of the Western way. He understands the needs and wants of any cowboy and the job his or her hat has to endure.
Using the finest materials, Jace can craft a hat to meet any cowboy or cowgirl's liking, including any shape, size, or color. Each hat is custom made to cater any person's noggin, big or small. And don't think you're too far away from his little shop. JWT Custom Hats will ship anywhere in North America. His hat can be found far and wide, including his Instagram and TikTok.
So come on down to Stettler or give Jace a ring at 403-740-3574. Remember, folks, if you look good, you feel good.
All right.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to another rendition of the Hicks from the Sticks podcast. We got to start things off with an apology. We are sorry, folks, to all of our loyal listeners out there.
Yes.
We kind of took a little bit of a hiatus there this past week.
It just got busy.
Yeah.
It was like stupid busy.
Yeah.
Like I was exhausted. I slept for like 11 hours on Friday. I said no to go to the bar. That's a big thing.
Yeah, he didn't come with actually. So for all the others that have been following us a little bit, when we had Jace on probably a month or so back, we were talking about how we were going to boycott the Silver Buckle until they followed us on TikTok.
Yeah.
I kind of broke that.
You broke it.
I did. Yeah.
I'm boycotting the Silver Buckle. Silver Buckle, you better give us a follow.
I got peer pressured into going there. So, we can dip into that in a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
But welcome back, folks. Shout out to our presenting sponsor here, JWT Hats, and all the others that support us.
Including Bar Double Down, use code HICKS10, as well as Tall Timber Calico. Link is in the description. Get yourself some meat. They just came out with a bunch of sausages. I had them the other day.
You did?
Yeah. The jalapeno cheddar and the Bavarian sausage, both very good.
Wait, when did you have them?
I had some Smokies the other day. Me and James, we were, disking up the fields and.
Yes, yesterday?
No, like 2 weeks, during our week hiatus.
I thought you said yesterday. I was like, dude, I was there yesterday too. When the hell did you sneak off and have Smokies without me?
Yeah, I had a private barbecue by myself.
Yeah, just by yourself.
No, what was it, 2 weeks ago ish? No, during the 2 week hiatus, so we just had our week hiatus. It was disking, and James pulled out the old barbecue that he has stashed at the Ponderosa shed, and we made some Bavarian and jalapeno cheddar Smokies, and they're both very good. So get yourself some at Tall Timber Calico.
That's right. That's right.
Mason.
Yep.
I was saying I was busy, but it was more so work things. But you've been also kind of busy a little past little while. Do you explain some of the things that you've been going on?
Well, I've been pretty busy with work, but I don't really know what you're talking about.
Silver Buckle. What's your review on?
Okay, so I think that we got to dial a ways back here. Okay.
Okay.
I think last week was supposed to be my breakdown of the bachelor party.
Right.
And I don't think we ever got around to that.
All right. This will be a long man. So buckle in.
Buckle in, folks.
Got a lot to talk about.
Also, stay tuned later in this episode for the interview that I did with Kade Hayle down at the
guest co-host Jace.
And guest co-host Jace for the college finals rodeo. So stay tuned for that after a little bullshit sesh here. But yeah, so I was down in Lethbridge there for the bachelor party, and it was a great day. I had so much fun. So the morning we just the wedding party, we went golfing together out east of Lethbridge, and we just did 9 holes out there. Two out of us 4 were decent golfers, but the other 2 not so much. So we figured
the 2 good ones in the one cart and the 2 shitty ones in the other one.
Yeah, pretty much. It was me and Colton in the one cart, and then the Utke brothers in the other cart. It was still super fun though. We the night before we did like a little wine and charcuterie kind of night with also just the wedding
and charcuterie.
Yeah, it was pretty bougie.
Oh
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, so it was pretty sweet. But when we were there at the wine and charcuterie night, we presented the shirts that us as a wedding party had to wear the next day during the bachelor party. So this is what all the shirts said. Okay, they were from Spencer's.
Okay.
If you ever been to Spencer's, you know what they're all about.
Yeah.
Colton's shirt said "Big Dick's back in town."
Oh, okay.
Hunter's shirt, it said the man and then an arrow going up towards his face, and then the legend and an arrow going down towards his. You know what?
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, Carter said this guy makes frequent stops at your mom's house.
Oh, that one's sexy.
And then I got the raunchiest one out of all.
Yeah.
And I had to wear it all day Saturday.
Yeah.
So I was getting a lot of dirty looks from people and some comments here and there when we were doing our festivities the rest of the night. But essentially, it was just a black shirt. It had white writing on it. And all it said was, "This is the only shirt I had with no cum on it."
That is terrible.
That was greasy.
that is awful.
Yeah, it was pretty greasy if you ask me. But
and were you like the only single one there technically out of the bachelor party?
No, there was a handful of us.
Like if you were the only single one, that'd be kind of a douche move. You're trying to get chicks at the bar, right? And you can't get chicks at the bar.
No, there's a handful of us that were single, and so essentially what we did is we did that. We got pretty drunk in the morning, and then we kind of had to kill some time because the bachelor party didn't start till kind of later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we went back to Hunter's house and just had kind of a little nap time, just chill on the couch, take her easy, recharge. And then we went to for the bachelor party. We went out for dinner. We were gonna go to this new place in Lethbridge that Hunter wanted to hit up. We show up there. It looks like a really nice establishment. Line up out the door. I'm wearing a shirt that says "This is the only shirt I have" and no cum on it. We didn't go to that one. We went to Canadian Brew House instead.
Yeah,
seemed a little bit more appropriate.
Never go wrong with that.
You never go wrong. I got chicken parm. Oh. Can't go wrong.
Which yeah, you love chicken parm.
Chicken parm is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with chicken parm.
You're quite upset. Side tangent. We were at Cedars, and you're upset that they don't actually have it on the menu.
I wasn't upset. It was a suggestion.
Yeah. And what did he say about it?
Well, I let the waitress know.
Yeah.
And
which is our friend, anyways.
Yeah, and
now talk to the manager about it.
Well, I mean, it's not my place, man.
It's not your place. Eh? Cedars management of Cedars.
Then they'd have to reprint. Yeah. They're missing it, man. They need that authentic Italian cuisine. Fair.
They got the pizza. They got good pizza.
They do got good pizza.
They just need chicken parm now.
Yeah.
And it's basically half Italian at that point.
Yep. So then, anyways, we were there, went for dinner, started just slugging some drinks. And then after that, we went to this one bar in Lethbridge that was advertised that they do karaoke.
Okay.
So we were going to go up there and rip up the karaoke for a little bit.
Okay.
We show up there. Apparently the karaoke was on Friday and not Saturday. So what we ended up doing is we just sat on the patio out there for a couple hours and we just kept slugging the drinks and just, a bunch of us had never really met each other or hadn't seen each other since like high school or stuff like that. Okay. So I kind of like that because you're just like catching up and you're exchanging your war stories over the past, 4 or 5 years. Right. So that was kind of fun. And then after that, we went to the casino, and then we just ripped it up there for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was pretty fun. That was the first time.
Money?
I did not.
How much did you lose?
Only $100.
Only $100.
Okay. When I showed up there, I pulled $100 out of the ATM, and I lost all of it, obviously. But that was my first time I ever played blackjack. Okay. And at a casino, and I was sitting there. I only put $60 down to start with. I probably got up to like $200 at one point. Like I should have cashed out. No, I didn't get greedy. I was there for fun. So I see it as sure, I'm losing my money, but I'm paying for a good time. Almost like prostitution. You're paying for a good time at the end of the day. So that's what I saw it as. So I sat at the table there for a while, and then after I ran out of all my money, like all my friends had left because they wanted to go do other games or whatever. So I was probably sitting at the table by myself for like 20 minutes, and I was starting my money, my little stack of chips was dwindling down and down and down. So it got to the point where I had like $25 left. So I just put it all on one go and lost it all. Obviously, that was kind of the make or break moment. So then went back to the bar in the casino. Had another drink, was just sitting down, shooting the shit. And then I was like, you know what? I got another $40. Like, let's go do a little more gambling. So I just went straight to the roulette table.
Yeah.
I smacked 40 down, said, put it all on black. And like the guy who was working the roulette table at the time, he was working on the blackjack table when I first got there.
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Oh man, no, you got to go red here." I'm like, "Nope, my gut told me black."
Oh, no.
Yeah, I landed on red. I was like, "All right, I'm done gambling for the night." But my biggest gripe from that whole night is the entire time that I was sitting at the blackjack table there, and I was there for probably 2 hours. I only got served once.
What?
Yeah, I went there with a drink from the bar, and then when we were sitting there, this one waitress came around, and I got a double rum and coke. And then, finished that. And then next time she came around, I was like, "Oh, can I get it?" She's like, No, I can only serve you like once an hour or whatever.
What?
I sat there for 2 hours. Every time she came by, I was like, "Hey, can I get another?" She was like, "No."
What?
So she was like cutting me off and like, it's stupid. It's like, don't you want to get me more drunk so I spend more money and give you more tips?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, right? So that was my big gripe from the casino. But other than that, it was a hell of a time. It was fun. And yeah.
Nice.
There's a breakdown of
Rate out of 10.
Oh, it's up there, man. I haven't really been on very many bachelor parties, so I don't really have something to compare it to. But like I had super fun, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
That's good.
That's right. Yeah.
That's good. That's good bachelor party. Then it's 9 out of 10.
That's right. Yeah. And now the wedding's this weekend, so I'll be ripping it up again.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, so that's happened since the last time we've released a podcast episode. What else has happened?
We went to silver buckle. Well, we'll talk about the silver buckle
and the
yak after the interview. But before we get into that, though, let's get into the Western word of the week.
This one I think is just like a really funny sounding word.
Okay.
So you're probably not going to get it right. I just saw it and I was like, that looks kind of funny. Gaboon.
Like a monkey?
Gaboon.
Like a monkey?
No.
Is it spelled like the monkey?
It's Gaboon.
Yes, it's spelled like
Gaboon. No, that's baboon you're thinking of.
Oh.
I said gaboon.
Like kaboom? Like
kaboom, but with a G.
I don't know.
Gaboon.
Some funny looking person?
No.
Does it look like a baboon?
No, it's a sort of, I don't know what the word is that you would use for it. Not a utensil. It's like some sort. It's equipment, some sort of equipment that you would find in a saloon. Gaboon.
Beer tap?
No. Okay. So gaboon is a spittoon in a Western saloon, made of a plug tobacco box filled with sand or sawdust. So essentially, it's just a box that people can spit into. So those things probably got pretty raunchy.
Yeah, that does sound a little disgusting.
Yeah, I'd say.
But so basically, it's like a glorified
spit cup.
Spit cup.
Yeah. Well, not glorified. It's like a shitty spit cup.
It's like an old fashioned. Do you think in certain small towns that would still be useful, or don't think guys spit?
I think it would be. I would just be disgusting to have just a box that people would just spit to in a bar.
Would like that? Appreciate.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Fair. Imagine if you actually accidentally fell into it as well. Yeah. It'd probably be small, but I mean, when you're drunk, trip up, land face first into just a bunch of greasy spit.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. No bueno for that. No bueno. Also, one thing that's happened since our last episode was you graduated, Dev.
I did.
So congratulations to Devin.
Thank you.
He did 5 years of school.
Well, 4.5.
He should be a doctor.
I did 4.5 years of school.
He should be have a PhD in something.
It's funny because when I originally was going to school, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't think I'd be in school for very long. So I told myself, if I'm not going to go to school to become a vet, I want to be out of school as quick as I can. And then it took me 4.5 years.
Yeah.
But out of the 4.5,
some people are just slower than others,
Dude, I graduated with a degree and 2 diplomas. I think I'm pretty good. I got so degree in agribusiness and then 2 diplomas in agriculture management. So
I think you should go back to school. Just run it back. Run it back.
Not gonna lie, I was about to get a certificate from Olds because I've been there for so long and did so many classes. I can now get the certificate by taking 1 class.
Do it.
Cost me $500. And
Do it.
Good. So I might do that.
Would you get another diploma then, or would it just be a certificate? Certificate
so
for what?
One certificate, 2 diplomas.
What would the certificate be for?
Agriculture sales.
Oh.
Yeah.
You may as well.
Yeah. That's a
go back to school.
I mean, well, it won't be useful.
And then you can do grad all over again.
I mean, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Was it
nice
pretty
to see people and stuff like that and say hi and I did like it's a lot going on, right? Like you're doing a lot of things and stuff like that, and it gets tough because like you want to spend time with people or whatever, but then you just get so busy. Your fam's there. Family came up. Thank you, mom and dad, if you're listening to this, for supporting me and all this. And yeah.
I obviously didn't go, but was it like pretty long and kind of?
It was 2.5 hours, and the worst part was it was 30 degrees outside, and there's no air conditioning anywhere.
You guys didn't do it inside?
You're in those black things, right? Whatever they're called, black robes.
You guys didn't do it in the Alumni Center?
No, we did in the Ralph Klein Center.
Oh.
There's no AC in there. Yeah.
It was. How much were you sweating?
Oh man, I was like drenched. My white shirt.
Was your hair wet from all of the sweat? Oh boy.
Yeah.
So it was like all slicked back. You look like an Italian mobster.
Yeah, especially my long hair.
Yeah,
that's good. It was good look. Yeah, no, it was a good time. And Mason, what is your review? Because I know you were kind of upset that my mom didn't leave any leftovers, which I might spill beans right now. That might have been my fault.
Why?
Well, she asked to want to leave some, and I said, I don't know. I don't know if we have enough Tupperware for it. So just take it home. It's easier that way, so it's my fault.
She could have just left the whole crock pot.
Yeah, she could have, and I could have just brought it back. But what's your review on my mom's chicken taco bean soup? It's basically like a chicken chili.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about the cheesecake?
Also 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Shout out to Jody. Yeah. Jody, if you're listening to this, which I don't know if you are anymore, but
yeah.
Shout out to the taco bean soup.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But we got a few more stories from a little hiatus. But first, let's hop into the interview, eh?
Yeah, we'll talk about our silver buckle review right after this. Do you guys have any questions or anything like that? Pretty much just shooting the shit, to be honest. I don't know if that's what you guys were expecting or not.
Yeah, we were too sure. Really.
Yeah, we keep it pretty simple. Actually, I kind of made fault on my part. I didn't bring any beer with me. I felt like I was running behind.
We were just drinking beer.
Yeah, shit, eh?
OJ's over there.
Oh, fuck. That's the way to get the morning going, man. Yeah. It really is. Well, what's another good breakfast beer? Like, those Okanagan ciders. Those go down pretty good in the morning, too.
Beer and clam.
Yeah.
Beer and clam's good in the morning.
Yeah. I feel like Jace is probably like just a straight whiskey guy in the morning and get him going. Maybe a little pickle juice.
Yeah, no, it's just whiskey all the time.
Straight, right when you wake up.
Oh, fucking A. No, right on. All right, well, yeah, we're down here in Brooks today at the College Rodeo Finals, and we got a couple guests with us here today. Do you guys want to introduce yourself quick and and what you're here for?
Kade McDonald, here for bull riding.
Hey, Looters here for the saddle bronc riding.
No, right on. So before we go any further, you guys spend a lot of time on the road. We love talking about food on the podcast. I've gained probably 40 pounds since college. Devin, he's just a fat piece of shit now as well. So we like our food, right? Yeah. So you guys are on the road a lot, going to rodeos and stuff. If you're going through a place and it has a specific fast food spot that maybe some places don't really offer that often, where are you stopping? Like, what's the go-to place for you guys?
Ooh. I might hit up the old Carl's Jr.
Oh, okay.
Do
they have those around here? That's all down in the States, isn't it?
No, there's one out kind of by where I live, just in Edmonton there.
Okay.
From Sherwood Park there.
Oh, okay, yep.
There's one in Edmonton that sometimes I'll sneak into.
Yeah.
For a little drive.
I'm kind of from a small town, so we don't really get very much fast food. But
so every time you go through a town, you're like, oh shit, McDonald's? Haven't had that in months.
Japan looks pretty good.
Ooh, Ito's good, but it just makes you feel like absolute shit afterwards, eh? It's a tough one.
Yeah.
I know Popeyes is a good one. Like whenever you eat Popeyes, man. Yeah. What about you, Jace?
Well, I'm a big Five Guys.
Yeah, he likes Five Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Get 5 guys all over this dude over here.
Oh, yeah. And the best, well, all I get is mayonnaise and hot sauce.
Okay. So no, like, ketchup or anything?
No, sir, just mayonnaise and hot sauce.
It's a pretty naked burger, Jace.
No, it is, but it's so...
You gotta throw some vegetables on there.
No.
Get all your greens from the
Right, exactly. When else are you eating
Exactly.
vegetables during the week? Get it on your damn burger. Are you eating vegetables throughout the week?
No, well, if I go out for wings and they offer like the little carrots and
celery, yeah.
That's my vegetable intake.
Yeah, I guess that's a good balance, I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so, anyway.
No, right on. So I guess we'll go one by one here as well. So whereabouts are you guys from?
I'm from Sherwood Park, just east of it.
Yep.
Got a cattle farm out there.
Oh, right on, yeah. And do both of you guys go to Lakeland?
No, I went to Lakeland.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to Lakeland, and I was on the Central Alberta team.
Okay.
I went to Nate for welding.
So how does the Central Alberta team work? Like, do you guys have practices and stuff like that?
Well, like Braden Bach is our coach, and he's a really good coach. He tries to like make it work for everybody. So we have I think me and Keaton Martz and a couple of us are the only roughies on the team, so it's hard for us to kind of practice. So we just go wherever we can to get on. But for the timed event side, he tries to find an arena close by and get the girls out there and get riding around and stuff. So he tries to, but yeah, not like actual practices like Lakeland or Olds or nothing. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, so is Red Deer also included in that, or are they their own kind of entity?
Red Deer's their own thing,
and
then the Central Alberta team is like U of A, Nate, those schools up there.
Mm-hmm. No, right on. No, right on. And so do you go to Cook County very often then?
Actually, my cousin is the manager there.
No shit.
Yeah.
No lines for this guy.
Yeah, and my sister works there whenever she can, just runs the front door there, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't go there a lot, actually. Once in a while I'll go in there, but.
Yeah.
I think the first time I met Hayle was at Cook County.
Yeah.
I knew some girls there. Or we were in Edmonton.
Humble brag.
Knew some girls going to Cook County, so then they're like, yeah, we know this fucking bronc rider whose uncle or cousin runs the place, and then we can just go in the VIP line, and then Hayle comes stumbling out of the Cook County, and he's just like, hey guys, how's it?
Hey you guys.
No, but it's pretty good. Got to skip the whole line and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's just looking at you all pissed off.
I've never been there before. I've heard it's pretty good. I've heard it's kind of comparable to a Ranchman's though. Does that sound about
kinda,
right?
Yeah. Cook is kind of turned into a lot more city kids and stuff, but
yeah,
it's still fun. When it's packed house, it's pretty fun.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably a hell of a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot better than the social.
The social, what's that?
In Vermilion.
Oh yeah.
They make it like a rave.
Oh, the social is a hoot.
You get kind of sick of it though after 3 years because it's just the same thing over and over. It's not like a country bar, which I guess I would prefer, but.
I mean, the place is probably only 300 square feet as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it gets pretty tight and sweaty in there. But.
Yeah, I believe it. I've never been there before actually as well, but. Yeah, no, I've heard lots of good things of it. I've heard there's the only way to get in is this big long wheelchair ramp or something like that, or is that a different place I'm thinking of?
That might be. Is that Cook?
No, not Cook.
That's the one in Vermilion that I was.
Is that? Does the Nest have that?
No. Oh, maybe
Spurs.
No, not Spurs either. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't really know very much to be honest. So, so whereabouts are you located at?
Melville, Saskatchewan.
Melville.
So, yeah,
okay.
Just east of Regina, or an hour east of Regina.
Okay, so I guess we were just talking about bars here. What's the go-to bar in Regina then?
Oh, in Regina.
Or in Melville if they have one.
Probably the Wave, I guess. There's a few fights in that, but.
Is that like the hotel bar?
Yeah, the hotel bar in Melville, and it's not too bad, I guess, but.
Yeah.
One in Regina is probably the Rail Yard.
The Rail Yard.
Pretty good during Agribition and that, but.
Sounds like a pretty rowdy place. Yeah.
No doubt.
No, right on. So I guess we can kind of talk about your guys' individual events here a little bit then. So So I guess we should go way back to the beginning. Like, what was the original inspiration for you guys to rodeo? Was it like a family thing, or you just tried it as a kid once and fell in love with it?
Well, my dad, he rode bareback horses.
Okay.
He just kind of amateur rodeoed and college rodeoed here in Canada, and then that was kind of the end of his career. And then when I was a kid, like, all I wanted to do was be a bronc rider or bareback rider. Like, that's it. And then I didn't start rodeoing until I was 19, though, because I was off playing other sports and stuff. And
which sports?
I played football. I was really into football and basketball.
Were you? I'm trying to guess what position you would be.
Oh, I played slot back and free safety. Yeah,
I was gonna say definitely no lineman.
No. But yeah, I was really into those sports. And
yeah. He used to actually be 300 pounds.
Yeah, no, I was really into those sports and stuff, and then COVID kind of took a toll on it, and so I was like, well, what am I going to do? And so I was like, well, I'm going to go ride bucking horses. So I went to a school in Grand Prairie with Ryland Geyer and Clem Lowry and those guys, and just fell in love with it, and just wanted to, I just craved it and wanted to keep going, and that's kind of where it started for me. It has been good.
And so you ride bulls, so were you like dropped as a child or something?
That's what most people say. I don't know. My mom she was in rodeo her whole life, like her whole side of the family, and then my dad was more the race horses and that. He trained horses.
Oh, no shit, eh?
Yeah, and so I guess I helped dad and mom train horses for a little bit, and then my uncle, or my mom's aunt, or my mom's sister, married a bull rider, and he kind of was always around, and then kind of seen, and then we go to rodeos and stuff, and then I'd see bull riding, and I'd be like, fuck, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I kind of want to do that. But and then got on my first steer when I was like 9, and then kind of loved it from there. Kind of just clicked like that, and then just want to keep doing it.
Yeah, no, right on. No, that's awesome. Yeah, don't know if it's something I would want to do per se, but I've heard it's like a rush like there's no other, and I'm sure you probably get the same thing, eh?
Yeah, there ain't a better feeling than when you spur your horse out for 2 jumps and then you hit that money jump and you're, ooh, that felt pretty good.
Yeah. Is it like you busting a nut almost?
Yeah. I honestly I can't explain the feeling of it. There's nothing else like it.
Borderline orgasmic.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right on. So, are you guys both in your first year of college then?
I college rodeoed a little bit last year. I saw my permit, but I was going to school, and then this technically would be my first year going.
Right on.
Yeah, this is my 3rd year in college, because I came in 2020, but there was no rodeos in 2020.
Yeah.
So, but then I've been rodeoing, I guess, college rodeo for 2 years now, and this will probably be my last year here. So
are you like the old man in the circuit?
I guess.
Does everybody call you Gramps?
Yeah, technically the vet of
other than
college.
Keats.
Yeah, Keaton and other, like, some team ropers and that, but I don't know. Yeah, Keaton's probably the veteran.
Okay. Yeah. No, right on. So, how's it been going this year then so far for you guys? I know you've kind of been kicking ass, and I mean you're at the top too. So,
been trying, I guess. Yeah, took 3rd overall. It hasn't been too competitive in the bull end, but it's still there. But yeah, I think Hale's taking all the money.
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's just cool to get on these horses here, and like the competition's there. It's just ups and downs with all the guys here, and but the horses we get to get on here in Canada is like legends. Bring sweet horses and everywhere, Duffy's. Yeah, like there's the horses you get in Canada are top notch.
No, right on. And Jace and I were kind of joking about this before you guys showed up. We were kind of looking at the standings, and you're like 600 points ahead of second place. We're like, shit, why'd you even show up? Like, do you even have to be here?
Yeah, well, it's a clean slate when you come to the finals.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah, so right now I think me and Dylan Young are in the running for it right now, but anything can change today or tomorrow. So just keep going and keep having fun, honestly, and
don't
overthink about it too much. And,
yeah, that's right. Just try to have fun. Yeah, like you said. The comment that you kind of made not too long ago, where there isn't that many bull riders, or there's not that much in the field, I guess, is that kind of a trend that that event is kind of seeing, or does it just go in waves and you never know?
Goes in waves, I guess. There's gonna be some lull spots kind of in the age groups.
Yeah.
But there is some good kids coming up, like in the high school ranks and that. But college rodeo is kind of tough to get bull riders to come in because lots just go down south.
Yeah.
To go college down south, and it's tough up here in Canada, but it's starting to build up. It's getting better than what it was. So.
Yeah, for sure. No, fair enough. Yeah. I guess, well, and they're starting up that like rodeo school down in Foremost, so I wonder if that will maybe spark some more of that going on.
Schools are coming up, and it should be pretty good.
There's
schools everywhere, kind of.
Oh,
that's schools too.
Yeah.
So, you guys, so you're going to Nate, and you're going to Lakeland.
Yeah, I'm in Lakeland.
And you're on campus there at Lakeland?
Yeah, I was living off campus, but just in Vermilion there. But
yeah. What was the party life like?
Pretty good, usually. I mean, we're kind of like
because Jace was saying it's shitty now compared to when he was there.
Yeah, I know.
Kate keeps it pretty good. He keeps
pretty lively.
I'm just trying to stir shit up, boys. I don't actually know.
No, don't shoot me. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, but no, it's not bad. I mean, we're kind of opposite from universities. We'll drink Monday to Thursday and then take the weekend off because everybody will go home.
Well, that's just it. That's why an Old's college night is Thursday night, right? Because, it's mostly farm kids that are going home on the weekends.
Yeah.
But do you guys go to Lloydminster very much to party?
I've never been.
I go to the casino all the time, I guess. Yeah. Don't do so well, but
you gotta be careful though. You might get stabbed.
No, I've heard some stories.
Yeah, and then are you on Nate there? So do you
No,
party?
I just lived at home.
Yeah.
So it was like if I was gonna go out to the bar, it was probably just gonna be cooked.
Yeah.
Beer. There's a city total city bar there, Beercade. That one they got games and stuff there, and it's kind of cool, but definitely can get stabbed there or shot. And, yeah.
That just seems to be the trend nowadays. No matter where you go, you might get stabbed. Yeah. So, did you guys go to all of the college rodeos this year then? You guys hit up every spot?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your favorite and your least favorite?
Ooh,
you don't have to shout out your least favorite one. Maybe just say the reason why it was your least favorite. We don't want to shit on anybody here. Too bad.
Think, either the second Olds one or Claire's home were my favorite ones because I got on some pretty sweet horses there, and that's where my bronc riding started to kind of click, and and got my feet set in the neck, and it was a lot of fun on those horses there. But and then partying after those were good. But and my least favorite, I don't know. I
would imagine the drive up to Dawson Creek has got to be
that one
a little shitty.
The drive sucked, but it was cool to go there and try because they had saddles up there for all the events, so we were all trying to win a saddle. But.
Well, I guess that's how they got to entice people to come, eh? We'll give you the best prizes, but you got to drive 15 hours.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. Like when you ask them, like, "Oh, are you going to Dawson Creek?" Well, I guess I might as well. They got saddles. So
right.
Go.
Might as well. Yeah. Well, there are some guys from Olds. I forget who exactly, but they're. I guess their transmission shit the bed while they were driving back from Dawson Creek. Yeah. And they had to limp it back, and they could only go 60.
I think that was Rhett and Logan.
That could be,
I think that's who that was.
Yeah, that would have been a nightmare. Yeah,
I can imagine.
Our coach, his truck on the way there, he was hauling his Bloomer trailer, and his went into limp mode too.
Oh, shit.
Right on them rolling hills and stuff, and he's trying to get up these hills, and just trucks and everyone's just flying.
That's nightmare fuel right there. Yeah, I would fucking hate that. And so overall, how would you guys say the season's kind of gone? I guess pretty good for you, but overall, just between the just traveling and just everybody who's a part of it and all that stuff.
It's honestly college rodeo is really good. Just you meet so many new people, and it's just a lot of fun, and you get to get better here. Whether you're winning or not, you're getting better. And, like, it's just a lot of fun. I have a great time coming, just ready to get the summer rolling.
Yeah, you kind of get new traveling partners every year. I have, for the most part, because Hayle, I didn't really know or didn't get to know until this year, and then we just started hopping in with some barrel racers, and we were going down to Olds and Claire's home.
Oh boy.
It made it entertaining. They kept us in check for the most part.
Yeah, well, we'd make them drive, and we'd go there. Since they're the barrel races, they got to be there a day before the rodeo starts. So me and Kade get in the back seat with a case of beer. And
yeah. Well, what were you guys ripping around on? Because I guess you guys don't have to bring horses or anything with you. So what's the whip?
Oh, I got my truck and Capri camper. And,
okay.
Yeah, it's just out back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you rode. You have a camper, don't you?
Yeah, I got a little pop-up camper, Palomino, I call it. Well, it says Palomino on the side. It's just on a 2007 Dodge Dually, but it's pretty good.
So you guys aren't trying to save any fuel, eh?
No. Well, see, I was talking to him. I work for my rodeo coach, actually, but me and him were talking, and I'm like, see, you can either throw the camper in during the summer and hit more rodeos in a weekend, or you can not have it in, and you just keep the fuel. He's like, but you either got to burn the fuel or have the camper and hit more rodeos. So,
yeah, that's fair. It does make it pretty quick because you can just pretty much start the truck and go, right?
Well, and I got 3 other guys traveling with me this summer, so it's good that we have the camper. And, so.
Yeah. No, that would be a bitch having to bring horses everywhere, eh? Like, Jace, what's it like, eh? It's got to just be a nightmare.
Yeah, no, it's not very good because everything takes like 2 times longer. And so you got to show up earlier, you got to saddle them.
And you actually have to be responsible because you have a life that you need to take care of.
You're worried about
it's like being a parent, but not.
Yeah.
Up at the ass crack of dawn to feed the horses and water the horses.
Yeah.
You're hungover.
The morning chores after a night out are the worst.
Yeah.
Usually you just don't even go to bed.
You just stay up.
You just stay up. You see the sun starting to poke up over there, and you're like, well, might as well throw him a flake of hay and set an alarm for 10 minutes before the perf starts.
Just enough to saddle and warm up quick.
Yeah, well, a lot of the times the warm-up is from the trailer to the arena. You know? Well, I don't know, like, as far as, like, team roping goes. It's like team ropers.
Like, they're the most laid back.
Yeah,
probably.
You guys aren't doing, like, dynamic stretches beforehand?
No,
making sure your hip flexors are all,
not typically.
All warm?
Usually, we don't even like to get our hips involved in a team rope and run.
Yeah, I guess the good warm-up you could do is maybe just have a quick tug in the trailer before you go. That'll get the arm warm.
Gotta stay light.
Keep the nose down.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah.
So for the college rodeos, like I know every rodeo guy will go to during the summer, there's always a cabaret afterwards, right? There isn't really much for that for colleges. Is there just kind of like a set bar that everybody usually goes to? Or
well, probably like Olds is obviously Bulldogs. That's usually the best time. Showed up at the Yak a few times.
Oh boy.
They got a stripper pole there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they do. Actually, that stripper pole used to be in Bulldogs.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, it's working its way around town.
I think I stopped going to the Yak because someone told me they got stabbed there.
There has been stabbings, but like you said, there's stabbings everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, really? Are you that worried about it?
There hasn't been very many cabs. I guess there was a dance in Vermilion. That was all right, I guess.
I wonder if that has something to do with like being against the rules, maybe of having like a party for a school function. I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of cracked down on liquor this year.
Is that right?
I don't know, last year I guess people were just drunk in the arena or whatever, doing college rodeo things.
Probably Jace. Jace ruined it for everybody.
Well, I won't take this one. Can't get in trouble for this one.
No?
No.
No, fair enough. So you guys got tonight as well. Is it also Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys are assuming heading back probably Monday then, eh? Or
I'm not. I have to drive out to Falkland, BC for the pro rodeo there.
okay, so yeah, actually that was going to be my next question. Like, do you guys plan on doing a lot of rodeos this summer as well?
I'll probably just be doing some CCAs in Saskatchewan and do some BRCs, Bull Riders Canada events around Alberta and that, and because that's kind of where the money is, and see how that goes for the most part.
Is there quite a few in Saskatchewan? Because I know in like Alberta, there's every village or town has a rodeo every year, right? Is it the same in Sask?
For the most part, like we have our associations and that, but like they're kind of, some are just kind of bush rodeos or just open rodeos, like someone just put on, and like we're starting to get better in that, but it's not like Alberta. Like you're not gonna see 5 rodeos on a weekend just scattered around. You're just gonna see probably 1 or 2 in a weekend in the summer.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because even every village, even if they only have like 6 people there, they still have a rodeo. Right?
The show must go on.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. Well, and I guess so. Then, what's the dream rodeo for you guys?
Like the end goal?
The end goal, if things go perfectly, like what's your dream? Because I know everybody could always say NFR, but maybe that's not. Maybe there's one that has a little bit more value to you sentimentally, right?
Yeah. Well, obviously every kid wants to ride them yellow bucking shoots, but like I don't know. It just honestly just trying to be a good person and let the rodeo thing kind of take care of itself. Like that's the biggest thing that I've been taught. That came straight from Ricky Ticky Wanchuk and just being a good person, trying to go as far as you can. Like if this is for some kids, this college finals here is their end goal, and that's great. For me, it's not my end goal. This is not my NFR here. So, but whatever the road may take me, right? Obviously, I want to go to the CFR and the NFR and get on
Stampede.
All those, Calgary. I want to be that guy, but if I can't be that guy, I'm happy with how far I've come already. So.
Oh, right on. Yeah. No, that's a good mindset to have. How about you?
Probably, I guess everybody wants. I'd like to go pro, I guess, but probably go down south and hit up all those like Pendleton, Cheyenne.
Do they have a rodeo in Hawaii? That'd be kind of cool.
There's one in Alaska, I guess. Anchorage.
Is there? Oh, shit.
Right, you just see the mountains in the backdrop.
Yeah, you gotta wear Carhartt coveralls when you're out there because it's minus 30.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be an Extreme Bulls, now it's an Extreme Bronx.
Yeah.
It's happening next weekend, I think.
Yeah. No, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, and I've always like kind of talked like venue wise, like what would be cool. Madison Square Garden would be sick to go rodeo there. Like, what are maybe some other notable ones that you guys? The Moon.
Dude, in a football stadium or something.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
In Michigan State, I think that's the one that holds like 100,000 people. That'd be pretty sick.
Having that thing packed,
right?
Staples, or it's not the Staples Center anymore.
Oh, we call it the Staples Center. I think it's called Crypto Arena now or something like that. What a load of shit.
Yeah. There's some states that banned rodeo, or some cities that were banned rodeo.
I think
California,
Orange County in California, I think, was trying to.
I just like to put on a rodeo there and just see what fucking people will do.
Yeah. The middle of San Francisco. That's the best
place. Be on one of those hills and it's kind of
right? If you get bucked off, you're rolling all the way down.
Bull starts coming after you, rolling after you.
Right. Yeah, shit. Have you guys ever been to San Francisco before?
No.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a pretty colorful place, that's for sure. Yeah, that'd be a good place to piss off a lot of people if you're doing a rodeo. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like you said, crypto would be pretty dope as well, or Staples or whatever you want to call it. But
no PBRs there, I guess. But
do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had, I think, Last Cowboy Standing last year, and then Madison Square Garden's got the PBRs, but they don't really do rodeo, I guess, in those big arenas.
Yeah.
They kind of got their own venues and that. Already set up for it, but.
No, right on. Jace, you got a question here? You feel like you haven't popped in for a while.
I've just been sitting here listening to all the wise words. We are actually like all wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna make note of that.
I think
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
it's pretty awesome. Yeah, are you guys gonna wear those tonight as well? You should.
We're not allowed, actually.
No, we gotta have a long sleeve.
So what if you wear like arm, like a sleeve? You know, like basketball players, they'll wear a sleeve. What if you just wear a sleeve underneath?
There's an Aussie who wears like a, what's Cody Frazier, who's riding here. He wears like kind of a spandex thing.
Oh, okay.
And I asked him, I was like, is that allowed? He's like, I don't know. It's got a collar on it, so I think it's all right. No one's giving me shit yet.
Yeah,
So
nobody's
it's my practice shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sick and tired of ripping all my shirts.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's fair. I mean, how many shirts do you guys go through in a year?
A couple.
I guess it depends how many times you
Yeah.
blow off.
Yeah.
Don't buck off. And rip
Counts
through
on the Rex. Usually, if I rip one in the arms, I'll get mom to sew it up to be a short sleeve. I got a lot more short sleeves than long sleeves right now, but
The walk-in closet is it's all just summer apparel.
oh, yeah.
Well, I guess how many like pairs of jeans do you guys go through then? That's another good one. Because I gotta imagine you guys are splitting the crotches like there's no tomorrow, eh?
I think the bull riders are way worse for it than us bronc riders.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. My jeans are usually pretty good. But like, if I do get like stomped on the legs, I'll just shred them, and then I guess I gotta cut them into shorts then. Then I got.
I see you're really good at repurposing your stuff.
Yeah, you don't let stuff go to waste.
Well, when you're rodeoing, you gotta keep
Right? Yeah, you get a little rip right here. Shirt turns into a crop top. Oh, that's funny. Is this you guys' first time being on a podcast?
It is actually.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't sure if it was like a podcast or if it was like an
interview.
short little interview. Or,
yeah.
So me and Kate were like, well, I don't know.
We'll just show up and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Question I always like to ask, and it's probably not a good question to ask, but what's your guys' like biggest injuries you've ever had? Because it's not a matter of if, it's when, right?
Yeah.
When you're rodeoing.
I guess I don't know. I haven't had too terrible, I guess, compared to most, I guess, but knock on wood, because don't need that.
Yeah. We'll do that right there.
I don't know. A lot of concussions. My knees are kind of shot, but like, I don't know, just bumps and bruises for the most part. Haven't really broken anything, but
I've been very fortunate so far in my short time bronc riding career that I've been going. I've only broken my foot, I think, and tore my shoulder, and that's all I've done. Other than that, I've been pretty lucky and fortunate. Well,
you said short time. How long have you been doing it for?
Well, I started on my first bronc when I was 19. I'm 21 now, so yeah. I've just been going. More horses.
Yeah. Did you guys already do the draw for tonight, or when does that happen?
I don't know if the draw's up.
I don't know. We should find out.
Is there a certain one that you guys got your eyes on?
I think it's fully buck and bulls out of Lloyd tonight. And what is it for horses? Legends?
It'll probably be Legends and Duffy's, but
yeah.
I'm hoping. I was talking to Travis last night, and he said that Navajo Sunrise was supposed to be in the draw of Legends. And
okay.
I want to get on that.
That's
horse.
a good name.
Yeah.
It's a really good name.
Foley's they would come to Vermilion practices, so I know a few of his bulls, and I want a few. Some that are more suited to me, but we'll see what happens. I'll get on anything, I guess.
Yeah, because I guess that's kind of the thing, is it's if you guys get a shitty pick, then there's not much you can do about it, right? And
just make the best of what you can out of it.
If you found that the stock's been pretty good during this, like for the college run around here?
Yeah, there's been some questionable bulls in the draw, like some that would just kind of dink off and go down the pan or just be gross, and then some that are really rank that are like, they mark them 43 or something, and they're pretty good. But I don't know, it's been pretty consistent. Like, they're good, solid stock for our level. Like, it's amateur level, so it's definitely suited for us, and they're rideable, so you just gotta kind of have your hammer cocked.
It's just hard to pick stock for like college rodeos and high school rodeos. It's because you got kids of all different levels.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
You gotta find that fine line.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, you don't want anybody getting killed, but
No.
same breath, it's part of the sport.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so I need from each of you now, I need your best story from the year, whether that was just on the road, you know, a story from there.
Rodeo?
Yeah, from this past college year, man. I need a good story from each of you.
I gotta think about it, Kate.
I don't even know.
Because I know you guys definitely get up to some mischief every once in a while. So.
Honestly, I'm thinking of ones because I got a lot with Cade because I spent a lot of my time with Cade this college season.
Yeah.
And Keaton Martz and those guys. And
They usually get us
the
in
guys
some
that
trouble.
I get in trouble with. And I'm trying to think. Oh, there were some good ones.
Yeah. I guess I got a little one, but when we were going up to Dawson Creek, I was going with Tracy Edmondson, Madison Hines, and Riley Sibbett, and Paige Sibbett, Riley's sister. And Riley's driving the whole way, and then I'm trying to sleep and stuff because the girls are just talking on their own. They're just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
And then they get the bright idea that, oh, let's start drinking. And I'm like,
That is a
"Alright,
pretty good
sure."
idea.
We're playing cards in the back of Riley's truck, and then Riley's girlfriend Madison, we were playing drinking games, and we just kept making her drink, and she's fucking hammered, just fucking yelling and shit, and then she just gets real tired, and she's just sleeping, and it was just, all the girls were hammered. I probably had like 2 beers. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? I gotta just piss, and Riley's getting mad at me for wanting to stop all the time, but
To be honest, that's the absolute. It's like the funnest thing to do, but if you're in that position, it's the absolute worst. Because if you're playing ride the bus or something like that, and you just everybody starts picking and just sewering one person, and they just get super shitty and start throwing up. It's hilarious if it's not you, but
It's great if it's not
right.
you.
and I think it made it worse that we were in a truck going to Dawson Creek.
Yeah. Yeah, that might factor in a little bit, a little car sick or something. Yeah. Did you at least bring a bucket or something? You know,
No.
if you're gonna stew
Case
into this.
No, I think we stopped in Slave Lake, and I think she puked at the Canadian Tire or something, but
Yeah, just a quick reset.
we got sad, and then we're like, okay, we're not drinking. Not until we get to Dawson Creek.
That's right.
And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, story. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I was thinking probably the Vermilion.
What happened?
It's
It's all been bad in Vermilion. I feel like every time I go to Vermilion, it's
Gets good.
Olds. I can go there and have a good time and party, but I'm never I don't wake up hungover that bad.
Oh,
But when
okay.
I get to Vermilion, as soon as I see the Vermilion sign, I'm like, oh yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
But I'm getting drunk.
We rolled in there on. Did we go the night before? I think I came the night before.
Yeah.
To hang out with you guys, party with you guys, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it tame, perfect tomorrow, whatever, blah blah blah. Well, famous last words. I tied into one, and I go outside, and I'm famous now for puking with all these guys, famous for it. I'll be and it's bad. I'm not proud of this, but I'll my horse will be loaded, and I'm behind the buck and shoots just.
I think, yeah.
Do you guys got a good nickname for that yet? Weak stomach or something
We just
like
call
that?
him Pukes, maybe.
Pukes, yeah.
Pukey.
Pukey McGee.
Claire's home was probably the funniest because he's like, "Yeah, you might have to set my saddle because
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like shit."
I had to get
I'm
him
like,
to pull my
"What
saddle.
the fuck? I'm like, damn it, what are you doing?"
But that one was weird for me because we went out that night, but we didn't drink very much.
Mhm.
But I just woke up just feeling like shit, and I was like, what is wrong with me? And
Well, were you mixing your drinks or something?
I
or-
have no idea.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know. But I'm sitting there, and I go to I catch my cinch, and I'm getting ready, and everything's all fine. I'm la la la,
Yeah.
and then it just hits me. I'm like, ooh. So I crawl underneath the chute, and I'm trying to hide it so no one can see.
Yeah.
You just hear him dry.
Even underneath it.
You okay, buddy?
I pop back up, and then I go back to work working on my saddle, and
Yeah.
go back underneath there 30 seconds later, and just back and forth. And I looked at Kate. I was like, and we're getting close to bronc riding time. I'm like,
Yeah.
Kate, you gotta pull my saddle for me, I think.
Yeah.
And Keaton Martz comes over there, and like all of my buddies are there, and they're just laughing at me, and like I'm like not having fun. And I was like, I climbed in that chute, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to nod my head, like I just want to puke right now.
And then it turned out to be the best ride of your life.
And then Stone swung for like, what were you, 78?
No,
76?
I was 73 on that one, or one of Legends.
Oh yeah.
But that horse come out and he like kind of did a little spin at the start. I was like, oh, please don't be a spinner. I don't want to deal with this right now. And then she come out of the spin and just went straight down the pen, jumped and kicked, and I got kicked and loose on him. And I was like, I come back and I was like, oh, I didn't puke. So that was good.
Yeah, I guess if you're feeling sick like that, the last thing you would want is a horse that's a damn carousel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lots of fun, college rodeoing.
Oh yeah, no, the point that you guys made earlier saying that you're going to take it easy and then kind of the night gets away on you. Yeah, I think we've all been there before. Eh?
Well, usually when you get the drunkest, because you're like, I'll just be tame.
Right?
And then you get fucking absolutely obliterated, and then when you want to drink, you start drinking and you just want to go to bed.
Well, we got two bad influences that roll with our college crew. Riley and Keaton.
Riley's injured, so he's just like, he doesn't give a crap. He's just hanging out, doesn't.
He's like, come on, guys, don't be pussy. Come drink with me.
Well, he went to bed early last night.
Yeah, we
the
were
old lady
right
made him go to
last
bed.
night until about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know. There's been plenty of times where some of my buddies will want to go to like Bulldogs on a Thursday, and it's like, boys, I gotta work on Friday, right? And they're like, oh, just come. Be like, all right, I'm staying till like 12:30, the absolute latest. Yeah. You get there, and buddies want to start having some vodka Red Bulls, and next thing you know, you're leaving there at 3 in the morning.
There's a story right there. The vodka Red Bulls and Olds. Yeah. Me and Keaton Martz rolled in there after. I was 78 points that night, and so I was just feeling good. Like,
I think that was the night before.
Oh, you're
right.
The night before that, I was
like before the rodeo. We show
Friday.
Up. That was
we rolled into Bulldogs and we were like, let's party. And I'd been drinking.
We wanted to be tame. I thought.
No, that night
I wanted to be tame, and then Keaton Martz is like, he goes to the Vilts, he does his own thing, and then he goes up to the bar, and I was just having a couple beers, like that's all I was gonna do, and then Keaton Martz brings some vodka Red Bull. He's like, here, try this.
Yeah.
Take one sip. I'm like, this is gonna be a bad night.
Yeah.
This is dangerous.
And it was St. Patrick's Day that night.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
So we were like, vodka Red Bulls all night, and I just remember like got later in the night, and I'm not like a big dancer, like I was born with 2 left feet, but I was on that dance floor just busting a move. Not care.
You're coming up with new moves and shit.
And I look over, and Keaton's kind of leaning on like on the dance floor there's like that
the
fence.
railing.
Keaton's kind of like backed up leaning watching, and I come join him, and he just looks at me, he's like, I'm not doing okay, I need to go to bed. And I'm like, me too, but these vodka Red Bulls just make me want to keep going.
That's the problem with them, man. It should. I mean, I'm not saying I want them to enforce this because vodka Red Bulls, it gets a guy rowdy, and you have a pretty good time. But I feel like it shouldn't be illegal for bars to sell that shit.
You would?
Well, I just remember waking up the next
way too much
my heart
caffeine.
Was just pounding up my chest.
Yeah, like, fuck, am I gonna have a heart attack here? Holy shit! But nothing gets a guy amped up more than a vodka Red Bull. That's for sure. Yeah,
that'll kick you into gear.
Yeah.
At the bar.
You guys should like crush a couple before you hop on later today.
Usually I chug one before.
Is that right? Is that kind of your guys' kind of ritual before?
Yeah, guys will use
a 5-hour energy maybe or
like
something?
Pre-workout, and they'll just dry scoop it and then go get on.
I have to have a blue Gatorade and a Red Bull before I get on.
Yeah.
Or
is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or these college rodeos, the things just happen so fast, so you don't really have time. Mm-hmm. But during the summer, that's what I have to have.
Try to get something to get the blood pumping a little bit. Yeah. Do you guys also will put on like headphones and just blaring music to get you in the zone, or are you guys more kind of like, oh, I want to listen to Beethoven and chill out?
No, I just kind of hang out and I try to keep things pretty simple, just have fun, and I'm kind of the goofball in the locker room here, and I kind of keep everyone loose.
You and Riley Sibbett.
Yeah, it seems like everyone all year was just like all cool and collected all year, but it seems like when they get here, they're just like all tensed up, serious, and everyone's got.
Oh, it's the finals!
Yeah. And I'm like, man, you guys are taking this too serious right now. Like, let's you want to win it, obviously, but have fun. I think you're overthinking it right now.
100%.
Might need a beer to loosen up a little bit.
Right. Yeah, or a vodka Red Bull.
Yeah, or a vodka Red Bull.
We might have to get into those later tonight, eh?
Oh dear.
What isn't there like a dance tonight or something?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Are they doing it here or where's it at?
I think it's here. Yeah.
Oh shit! How are we gonna get back to your hotel, Jace?
We'll
walk.
That's
We'll walk.
No way, man. This arena is a long ways from town.
I'll give you a piggyback ride, okay?
Is there a
Betcha.
bar?
You betcha.
What's the bar in Brooks? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I don't even know if they have
The
one.
hotel bar. I heard that's a bad place to go. I guess.
It's a bad place to go.
I heard like
It's dangerous.
Like dangerous. Like get stabbed. Like you said, anybody gets stabbed. But I heard it's bad.
The hotel bar didn't look too bad at the Heritage. Like
Oh,
before
yeah.
we went to the banquet.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think I do recall somebody telling me a story that he got like a gun pulled on him in the Brooks hotel bar. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll stay away from that.
Yeah, no.
And I don't think this. I think this dance starts at like 10 or 10:30 because the perf isn't over until.
It wasn't over till 10, but they should speed it up this time. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Well, and I guess you guys plan on getting pretty rowdy tonight because I remember the couple that were in Olds. I think I went to the bar at least for one of them, and it seemed like once midnight struck, it was just like the bar was just
Kind of emptied.
pretty empty. Yeah. So, which I mean, if you're performing the next day, that's probably what you
don't
should
want
be
to do
doing,
that.
right? Like when I went to Olds, I played for like the men's volleyball team. I know I'm gay like that, I guess, if you want to say that. But anyways, like we had a 24-hour rule, so we couldn't drink 24 hours prior to like any team event, whether that was a game, practice, or anything. So the only night we could go out really was Saturday until our season was over. So we would let loose, but. I don't think in the rodeo world there's really those kind of limitations in a sense. It's kind of up to your own discretion.
That's
So
when you're riding, because I guess in Olds there was slack at like 9 in the morning. So by the time I don't want to be staying out late at the bar and then waking up hungover and then gotta go run because I don't know, I'd probably fall off or something.
Yeah.
On my horse.
But in the rodeo circuit, is it kind of like that famous quote from Reeves, who used to like plays hockey? He used to play for the Vegas Golden Knights. Remember, there's this one quote he said where if you can't play in this league hungover, you don't belong here. Is that kind of the same thing in the rodeo circuit?
You during the summer and here you run into a lot of kids that are not feeling too well the next day.
You're one of them.
Well, I'm actually honestly.
I guess you puke it all out the night before, so you feel good the next day.
Yeah,
He's got nerves or something.
I get good nerves though, and then it just like mixes together in my stomach. And it's like you're coming back.
You're just amped up,
But the saying was that in college was, if you were the drunkest at the bar, you better be the best rider. You better win the round.
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
next day.
If you're gonna be the drunkest one at the bar, you better be first the next day.
Actually, that's a good mentality to have. Kind of keep you in check a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Yeah. But I guess, or you just stick around, just make sure you're a little less drunk than the guy next to you.
Yeah. And I really, during the summers, I don't really party that hard during the summers just because we get so busy going around and stuff. But here, you're here for a whole weekend and you're hanging out for most of the day because the perf won't start till whenever time in the day, right?
So you get bored.
Right? You gotta kill time. And I mean, once you start needing to kill time, that's when the booze starts coming out. Yeah. I mean, another good one I think that would maybe get you amped up before getting on is maybe like a shot of Fireball. That'd be good. Get the juices flowing. You don't like Fireball, Jace?
No way, man.
What?
It's so bad. Do you guys like it?
No.
Well, what are you shooting then? What is your pick?
Tequila.
That's gross.
Not a tequila
Tequila's
guy.
nasty.
I am a whiskey guy.
Yeah.
Just straight whiskey,
Just
yeah.
Pendleton all the time.
All right, hear me out for a second here, okay?
R&R.
Oh man, if your whiskey comes out of a bottle with a screw-on lid,
You're not doing it.
just go home.
I like R&R just because
R&R.
they're for the sticker.
That's true.
Some good old Royal Reserve, some Alberta Premium, get it in, yeah. Well, so you're a big like cork guy then, eh?
Oh yeah.
You like playing around with corks?
Well, no.
You come look at my camper. You would love my camper because on my cabinets I had took the Pendleton corks, like the bucket horse,
yeah.
and I super glued them onto the ends. So they're just Pendleton bucking horses. I don't know.
Oh,
He was doing arts
sweet.
and crafts.
Yeah, I was doing arts and crafts one day, got bored. And...
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, another good shot though. Pink Whitney, man. You can't say no to Pink Whitney.
I can't.
You can? One
Yeah,
bad
that
experience?
was-
Bad experience? Yeah.
Actually, it's not bad with Gatorade.
Oh,
You
it's-
mix it with
yeah.
Gatorade, actually.
Too
You
sugary.
mix it with Sprite even? Yeah.
Yeah, I will get a hangover probably within
100%.
an hour.
100%. Yeah.
You don't even have to go to bed to get a hangover from
No,
that
you
stuff.
already feel shit.
I remember there was this one night where, for some reason in the cabinet, it wasn't mine, I don't know whose it was, but we had like 2 bottles of sourpuss. And me and my buddy, we were just like going shot for shot with it, and we deleted both of those bottles. Man, that next day was rough. Way too much sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like not hard liquor or nothing, but just twisted teas too. Can't do those.
No, that's
Yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
those.
Smell them and I
Yeah.
just wanna.
I used to only drink those when I was in like high school,
Yeah.
and yeah, I can't do it anymore.
But
Like,
those Okanogans,
oh shit, man.
I'll
Yeah.
drink those. My buddy, the guy that I rodeo, I'll name drop him, Devin Hay. He's like, it was my birthday 2 years ago, and we were out at his place out in Wildwood, and we were out skating. He's like, "Hell, man, you gotta try these Okanogans." I'm like, "All right, try it." I'm like, "Ooh, that's pretty good."
Yeah.
I woke up hungover because they're so sugary.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
man, like me and Dev just downed those things like they were going out of style.
Like it was the last ones on this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those ones, they sure are tasty. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys, for the pod. This was fun. Good luck tonight. You
Yeah,
guys are
thanks.
kick ass. We'll be cheering you guys on in the stands here. Jace, you got any final questions here?
Not really questions.
Man, you're kind of a bad podcast host.
Well, I had no idea that I was even going to be on it.
I let you
until
know. I said we were going to be doing it together.
half an hour before. You're like, "Did you come up with any questions?" And I'm like, no. I thought I was just your way in.
So if it makes you feel any better, I didn't prepare any questions either. Usually,
You were just thinking.
yeah, I was just going on the dome, man. Yeah, usually, well, normally we kind of have to do them through like the computer, right? Because a lot of times, you know, people we're trying to interview are far away or whatever. So, and so we'll like prepare questions and have them on a sheet in front of us. But yeah, no, I figured improvising would be a good one.
Yeah.
Good way to go for this one. And yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, no, right on. All right, well, good luck, guys, tonight. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on. It was
yeah, no worries.
Now is our Mason's interview.
That's right.
Mason Jace's interview with the boys from Brooks.
Yeah, that's right. Solo project.
Solo project. Thank you again, Mason, for going out and doing that. I was working all full 7 days a week. So I had no time to go do that.
No, it was pretty fun.
But it was funny. It took a bit because if you really listen to the podcast, you know that the workload is more favored my way.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask Mason. I was kind of freaking out that whole day, that whole afternoon. I was texting him. How did it go? How did it go? Got it all set up. Did you figure it out? Plus, two, our soundboard. We actually got a brand. If you can't see, we're actually a new studio.
Oh yeah.
It's not that great yet.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. We just hopped into. We decided. Seth Mason's brother just moved out, so we just hopped into it today actually, and then. But we have, if you can't tell, we also got a new piece of equipment right here.
Also, if you can't tell from the camera, I'm like sweating buckets right now because the basement's a lot cooler.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get a fan in
You
here.
get
or something
like a
that.
low
Yeah.
noise fan. And also, if you can't hear my loads because we don't allow them in here.
Yeah, we might have to figure. We might have to get like a cat door or something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, our soundboard busted, and then you were able. Thank you to the boys at Brothers Radio for letting us borrow their equipment for the weekend. That was very nice of them. But yeah, got a new soundboard.
Yep.
Podcast is going up, folks. You just have to take a little bit of a breather.
That's right.
That's all.
Just decompress a little bit.
Decompress a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. But all right, we got 2 more things we got to talk about.
Okay.
And they're both again involving drinking and gambling.
Okay.
Silver Buckle, what was your review? I didn't go because I was sleeping by 9:30 that night, and there's no way I was getting out of bed.
So my big thing with partying in Red Deer is I hate the commute. That's why we never really went to Billy Bob's that much, right? Yeah. So
it was like a one-time. It was like you pre-planned it and you said we're going to Billy's this day, and you kind of just went.
We planned it earlier in the week because I hadn't gone yet, and I figured I should probably experience it for myself.
Okay, yeah.
Now our friends had gone the week previous to that on the Friday because apparently what we've been told is that Friday is a little more country oriented, and then Saturday's more of just clubbing music,
like
right?
pop.
So we went on the Friday, and apparently last Friday when our friends went, it was pretty country. I mean, the music was pretty country when we were there this Friday, but the crowd not so much, right? Okay. So it was very, I don't know. There's just a lot of city folks there, right?
Okay.
Which isn't necessarily a terrible thing, but you could definitely, like, whenever you saw somebody who you knew was from the country, you could pick them out pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
And also the girls couldn't dance for shit, man. I had to teach pretty well every girl.
You're giving lessons.
I was giving. I should have, man. Like, you can't be giving that shit away for free, right?
Yeah.
I felt like I was an instructor all night. Be like, okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, back 1.
Oh, no. Like, you're teaching like the basics.
Yeah.
You weren't even teaching like
they didn't know how to dance
and stuff like that. It was like proper footwork.
Oh, we maybe did just one basic spin, but that's about it. Yeah.
You don't even have a whole lot of your toolbox either.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Like, well, we both know that. Like, we have like
no, I would.
Toolbox.
I would just go up to a group of girls, and every time this happened, every time I did this, it was the exact same thing where I'd go up to a group of girls and say, "Hey, who wants to dance?"
Yeah.
And you'll always one of them will, right? Normally. Yeah. But every single time it was like, "Oh, I don't know how to. I will, but I don't know how to." It's like, okay, I guess I'll teach you.
Yikes.
But do I tell the story of what I told you guys the other day?
I don't think so. You said you had a story for the podcast, but you didn't tell
me. Well, I think it's what?
Yeah.
What was it about the one girl?
I think don't you didn't tell me the story. You just said you had a story for the people on the podcast.
Well, I was talking with James and Izzy about this yesterday.
Okay.
And I told you this yesterday as well. You're just playing dumb right now.
Okay.
Anyways, I go up to this one girl and we were chatting it up for a little bit. And we were
2005.
Yeah. So we were talking for a while and talking about school and stuff like that. Because still most of the people who are going to the bar there, college students, right? Yeah. Even though college is out.
1998 to 2002.
Roughly, yeah. But anyways, so I'm talking with this girl, and for some reason the conversation of like the year you were born comes up. And I say I was born in 2000, and she like looks at me like sideways, like gave a really weird look. And so I was like, okay, what the hell? What year were you born? She said 2005.
Math, that's still 18.
Yeah, 2000 people born in 2005 are turning 18 this year. Yeah. But yeah, I was just
old now.
Yeah, I was quite perplexed, to say the least.
It's like that TikTok. What's it, 2000?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, so 2005.
Continue to talk with this chick, or was there?
No, right after she said that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go over here. And she's like,
so it was
it was kind of a mutual okay, yeah.
I need to find someone that's 3 years younger than me,
and not 2005.
Not 2005. Fair enough.
Yeah, and other than that, I mean,
that's crazy.
I can't really recall too much other crazy stuff that happened there. One cool thing that they do have is they have a photo booth there.
Yeah.
It's very small though.
Like 2-person?
Barely.
It's
like 1.5. Like
2 people, but
you're squishing in there. Yeah. You're squishing in there pretty good. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So that was interesting. And okay. I'm trying to think.
Better or worse than Billy's?
I would say worse.
Like way worse, kind of worse.
So actually, let me rephrase that. What
aspects of it are worse than Billy's? What aspects are par? I don't think it'll ever just beat Billy's.
Yeah. So the overall vibe was worse.
All right.
But I kind of liked the venue and the layout a little more. It seems more spacious in there now.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems a little more spacious. There isn't like those. I don't think there was. Maybe there was. I don't think there's like those little stages that are right along the dance floor. So that's kind of sucks because when you get wasted, it's fun to go up on the stages and just start acting like an idiot. But there was like it was really big, wide, and open. So it's like, you didn't have to walk around a bunch of tables or there's I don't know. Venue I thought was just fine. It's
service?
Kind of in a shitty spot part of Red Deer though.
Okay, so overall location's kind of crappy.
Yeah, but the venue itself was good.
And then what was service? How were the bartenders?
Yeah, they were fine. I mean, they're just like anywhere else.
That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, there's your silver buckle breakdown. Yeah.
From one of us. Another one.
Yeah, we'll have to get your review.
Well, I think we should go back during the college season.
I agree.
I think that'll be a different type of review.
Or CFR.
Or CFR. No. Ooh, yes. CFR. Amen to that.
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, folks.
All right. Last little story of our banter.
And this is from last night.
This is from last night. You were talking about gambling before, and I was like, you know what? We have to bring this up too because you lost money. But then you made a lot of money last night. Yeah. Well, we both did. Well, we thought it was a lot of money.
It's a decent chunk of change. Yeah.
So in total.
Is the IRS going to be listening to this?
I don't know.
Do you know
in
this?
Total on the night. So the first time I went in, put money in a gambling machine, I put in $10. I made
gambling machine.
And I'm a Dutchman. I was like, shit, I doubled my money. I'll get it. Whatever. VLT, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I made $20 and I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this $20. I'm trying to do better.
You wanted to quit. You wanted to go walk away, but then we kept gambling and some of our other friends were gambling. And then I was like, come on, Devin, like you're playing with the house's money right now. You may as well just keep gambling. So he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that. So then you went over to another machine and you hit her pretty big.
Yeah. $360.
$360, yeah.
On $10 technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the funny part is you boys borrowed some cash.
Yeah, well, you had all this cash, and I was like, duh, because I ran out of all my cash because I gambled it all away. I only had like $25, but I gambled it all away. And I was like, Devin, let Massimo and I borrow some money. We're gonna go make you some money. All right, we're gonna go gamble and we're gonna go hit it big as well. And Devin was like, oh no, here, okay. It took some persuading. You didn't want to. Then you're like, here, take a 10. I was like, no, 10 apiece, give us the 20. So then Massimo went and we gambled together on this one VLT machine and we made $640.
So I doubled my investment.
So
I got 40
we
bucks,
gave Devin his
we
gave Devin his $20 back plus another 20. So yeah, it was a pretty
the most successful night I've ever been a part of gambling.
That's the only time I've ever gambled and actually made money.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See, I've been pretty
other than the small amount of sports betting I've done.
Now I know too that game is pretty good. We won't say the game because I want all the cash.
Yeah, secret of the blue yak.
Yeah, exactly. But, no, I thought it was pretty successful. So
yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, good job, man. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Sorry again that we took a little break last week.
We're actually tonight we're planning up a bunch of stuff, and we actually got an interview tomorrow. So stay tuned for our interview with Morgan from Rihanna. I always butcher it when I'm trying to pronounce it. Rihanna Photography. She's going to talk to us all about Western photography because that is becoming a thing nowadays.
Oh, yeah. You betcha.
People are going into that niche with the photography. So
that's right.
But yeah.
Perfect.
Thanks, folks.
All right. Thanks for listening.